Hello there. How's everyone? Listen, I've got a good one for you. I heard a story of a sailor and he was misbehaving, he was getting drunk, and the captain reports him and writes in the log, sailor drunk today. So, sailor was a bit disappointed with this and decided that he would, he got offended and decided he'd get his own back. And so, when the captain wasn't looking, he snuck up and he wrote in the book, Captain, sober today. Now, of course, some of you are you're catching on now, aren't you? Did he tell the truth? Absolutely. But there's a kind of an implication in what he said, isn't there? He's kind of throwing doubt. It almost makes it sound like the captain was drunk every other day. And there's a power in our words, and we just need to be careful what we say with our words. Now, as you know, right across Shannon and right across our whole country, there is a big issue with the re-emergence of COVID. COVID numbers are going through the roof, and we as a church are seeing the implications of that as well. So this past week, Louise, my wife, was contracted COVID. Two of my kids, Dan and Sarah, also got COVID, and I know there's been, I think, 4 other cases of COVID in the past couple of weeks within the church as well. And that's reflective of what's going on, like I said, right across our town, right across our society. But we just need to be careful how we speak about it because, I have had a number of people, and as our care team have had a number of people contacting them and saying, is it safe to come to church? What's going on? And one individual using the word outbreak, and we're kind of going, whoa, wait a minute, there's been no outbreak of COVID in our church. There's been certainly an outbreak in our community, but there has not been an outbreak of COVID in our church. So just to encourage you that, what are these elders doing over there? We have been quietly working away in the background, ensuring that you guys are safe, ensuring that our care team is in overdrive at the moment, making sure that everyone is cared for and that we're watched over. And I just want to really quickly tell you, number one, that you're safe and why. And then number two, kind of going forward, that we will be ensuring that everybody stays safe and that it's very much safe for you guys to come to church. So number one, just in terms of dealing with the COVID cases, basically 6 of the COVID cases that we've had in the church lately, 4 of the people who've contracted COVID got them from 2 people, and those 2 people attended our church about 3 weeks ago. So we've been looking at those cases and looking at that, and we've been kind of, obviously talking to the people who contracted COVID and saying, look, at any idea, did you reckon you got it from church, or where did you get it from? And in the case of all the different people, they do not believe they got it at church. So I don't think there's any reason to be, worried or scared. If you want to run the numbers on this, overall, over a 2-year period since COVID has been around, we've had roughly 13 people in our church who've contracted COVID. And out of that 13, we've had 238 people who visited our church over the past, like I said, 2 years, who've been to our Sunday services. So 13 out of 238, again, 13 that we're aware of now. I'm sure maybe there is more, but out of the 238 people who've attended our Sunday services over the past 2 years, only 13 have contracted COVID. So just to put things in perspective. Now, going forward, how are we all going to, how have we been staying safe, and how will we continue to stay safe? Well, number one, if you have any kind of symptoms that are COVID related, please don't come to church. If you're not feeling up to it, don't come. You can stay at home and watch online, and we encourage you, if you're watching online, please don't be just kind of sitting on a couch potato, a spectator. Get involved, like, share, comment, more importantly, and be in part, get a bit of online participation going, comment back and forward to each other, greet each other, as the Bible says, greet each other in the Lord. Encourage the person who's preaching, get plugged in if you're online. If you're coming to church, obviously, most important of all, when you're coming through the door, continue to sanitize like we always do. If you have a mask, please wear it. If you don't like masks, wear a visor instead if they find them a bit uncomfortable. And obviously, we'll have our socially distanced seating back again, and we'd encourage families to sit together. Just really quickly, in terms of all that, some of you might be like, there's Elton getting up there and his wife has, and his kids, or 2 of his kids have COVID. What the heck is going on? Just to ensure you understand, I'm vaccinated. Secondly, I've had 3 negative antigen tests already. One was last Thursday, I had one last Tuesday, and then I had literally took one before I came on to make this video. And I will be taking another one on Sunday morning before I even come here in the morning. I'll be sharing on Sunday. Looking forward to it, and looking forward to seeing you there as well. So just to encourage you guys, stay safe, be safe, and we are going to have an amazing Sunday. Want to encourage you, we are not in any way have a spirit of fear, but we have or timidity, but we have a spirit of faith. We are God's kids, and we're not going to get fearful about all that's going on with COVID. We are not. We're going to be COVID sensible. We're not silly, but we'll be sensible. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, and it's going to be a great Sunday. See you then. God bless.